Okay, trailers?
Are we going to talk about all the trailers at once?
All of them. One video.
Okay. Shall we start off with Star Wars? Huh?
Sure.
Osaka.
Ahsoka.
I know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But I
You
call
say
it.
it wrong every time.
When I started calling it, it was Osaka. I kept it there.
I knew it was wrong. Yeah.
I know fantastic is a bad word too. I say it every day.
Yeah, okay.
So
Right. Yeah. So, Ahsoka, you guys watched the trailer. What'd you think of it? I thought the opening to the trailer was awesome.
Well, first, everybody who happens to tune into this, we're normies.
yes.
Okay? We don't watch the cartoon. We don't read the books.
We're not
we don't
fanatics.
do
Well,
comics.
I have seen Clone Wars.
You're not a fanatic. You're not a fanatic. You're not.
I'm not a fanatic, but I've watched it.
Yeah,
So,
so
I know who the character is.
Extended universe, we don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
but we do know that Ahsoka showed up in Mandalorian. And
Season 2.
And one other place, I forget where.
The Boba Fett.
Yeah, in the Mando episode.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Opening to the trailer was really cool. I thought, oh, okay, this has a good feel. What did you think of the rest of it?
Okay, well, the opening in the trailer is what I had a problem with.
Really?
Because everybody's saying, oh, Kathleen Kennedy, she's ruining everything because the Force is female and she's trying to do all this stuff. And the first 25 seconds is woman, 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 woman,
Well,
woman.
that's not the opening. That's not the opening. The opening is her just in that, like, looked like Roman ruins, and then she uses her two sabers and cuts a hole in the ground and falls into this chamber.
Okay,
That looked pretty cool.
may have seen different cuts of a trailer, but
But then yes, you're right. I noticed that every character, except for the people that appeared to be bad guys, were female.
and I don't want this to come across as I don't like women in shows or I'm just one of those anti-feminist people. It's just when it hits you in the face that much.
It's an agenda, not entertainment.
Yeah. It's like, why can't I watch it and feel like it just runs smoothly and it's not this representation that's
Well,
hitting me in the face?
Here's the thing. It's misrepresentation. Show us. You want to show diversity? Show diversity. Right? Show us male and female. Show us everything. Don't say, oh, well, everything is male dominated, so now we're going to make it all female dominated. No. Mix it up.
It was like that pose with all the female Avengers in
That's
Endgame.
exactly what it reminded me of.
It was right there in your face. Look at this. Look at this. And now I'm thinking, oh, this was a show that I was looking forward to because I like Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to this.
And are you still? After that trailer, I'm less interested.
I hated that. I liked everything else about the trailer.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm looking forward to it still. And that's hard to say after all the Star Wars fails that
Yeah.
I've been seeing.
I'm less excited for it now. Because I know what it's going to be.
I had it written down because I don't know the names of the two interesting, possibly bad characters in this, or they have the orange lightsaber.
Yeah, okay.
Balin and something. These are characters that are known in
In the comics.
Extended
the lore,
universe.
yeah.
and you think, oh, these are bad guys. They got the reddish-looking lightsaber, but no.
I can't tell if they're bad or
There's-
not, but they look like they're bad guys.
There's talk about them being dark Jedis, which is different than Sith. A dark Jedi is someone who doesn't like the Sith, but they're very disillusioned with the Jedis. And they say, to make the world a better place, we have to use the dark side of the Force.
So they use both.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is pretty interesting. I don't know what a dark Jedi is, and I want to find out. Because these characters did look kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. And their force power looked pretty strong, and so, yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see.
You're oddly quiet about this.
I've been very quiet about this.
Is it because you can't say Ahsoka?
No, I'm talking. I'm going to make the because you're right. It's hard to come across and say, hey, without sounding, you're a man and you're crapping because now there's women in movies. And that's completely the opposite. Some of the biggest characters out there are female characters. I mean, Ripley from Aliens, for one. I liked Rey in the first series until they made her perfect at everything.
Well, the fact
Star
that we
Wars.
were looking forward to Rosario Dawson
Yeah.
as Ahsoka.
I like Ahsoka, a character. I liked her character. She's a Padawan of Anakin. I liked the character. I liked her as an actress. And then I saw this trailer, and I could not believe, like, they literally pushed every man aside in the trailer. Even when they have 5 people standing there, the female had to be standing in front as the leader. And only people that she talked to were only females. And I'm going, what are you doing? Like, and of course, the one white guy in the scene that we see is the bad guy in the story. And it's so in your face that it's distracting now from the story. And the Force is female is going to kill Star Wars even further.
Well, I mean,
The Force is everybody. It's not female or man or blue or pink or red or... It's the Force.
Yeah, well, okay, we all agree on this point. What did you think about the potential story and the quality of the visuals?
I couldn't really tell what the story going forward was. I know that the story is, well, there's a lot less Jedis.
Coming.
There's something bad's coming,
Thrawn.
Thrawn, and we need to start to rebuild the Jedi. That's what I got from it. If that's where they're going, okay. I'm kind of okay. So that's what they're doing with the Mandalorians too. They got to rebuild Mandalore. Like, I feel like we're telling the same story again.
And the visuals?
Visuals looked pretty neat.
I thought they looked higher quality than previous television shows.
Yeah, visuals were good.
Okay, so we have mixed reaction. We're hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's not too in your face.
Okay.
With the
Yeah, hopefully it's just the trailer.
We have to show you how strong all these female characters are,
Yeah.
instead of just telling a good story.
Yeah. Speaking of female characters,
The Marvels.
there's another
Shall we
trailer.
jump onto the Marvels?
There's another trailer that we watched. Yeah, the Marvels trailer.
Now, this isn't because they're female or anything like that. This looked like they're going for way too much humor. Again, like they did with
They're
Thor.
obviously they're targeting like preteen girls for this show.
Well, you have to with Camilla Khan.
I don't know why they are narrowing their audience so much.
Okay, so that was exactly what I took from this. It is a comedy with a little bit of action, and it's for young girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Specifically, young girls.
Yes.
Now, do you think that's because they know that nobody other than young girls will watch this?
Possibly.
I think because of how poorly they first received by the overall audience, they knew they don't have a popular star right now as the lead.
See, I'm thinking if they know all of these things before they make it, why make it?
I think they're contractually obliged.
Possibly.
Okay, so in the Marvels, you have Brie Larson, Miss Marvel, and
Monica Rambeau.
And inside they say Rambo. It's Rambo. And whenever they use their powers, they instantly switch places with each other, and they don't know what's going on or why that's happening. It's a surprise to them. How do you feel about that angle?
Oh, is that what was happening?
Yeah.
You couldn't figure that out?
Nope, didn't see that at all.
So one person will be doing a mission in space, somebody else will use their power, and then poof, they switch places, and then now one person's in space. And
Oh yeah, that's what they were doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was, all I saw was bad jokes and annoyances. Okay, so this trailer opens up with Rambeau in space, right? And she touches whatever energy field that was, and then just goes flying, towards the ship. And oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. at that point, I was already, I can't watch this.
Because that's now the kid.
But it doesn't
Millicom.
matter. I can't watch this.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was a little bit cringy, and the only person who would not think this is cringy is maybe a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Now, I know, sorry, Valerie, I know you're going to love it, okay? Because she loves everything.
Right.
And she's not as hard on things as we are, but it did feel very cringy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even go to hate watch it. It's just,
And you, I could totally show you. No, I'm not again. Hi.
Like, this is a movie, right?
I will have to miss this one.
Yeah, this is a movie.
Yes.
Because it felt less quality than a TV show.
They know it's not going to make its budget back.
Well, here's the thing. You will have to go see it.
I can't.
You have to. We have to see it.
I wish I wasn't busy
actually
that night.
be pleasantly surprised,
Oh, come on.
but we got to get out of the mindset of this is going to be really bad. But the trailer did not help ease that.
No.
Feeling
And,
at all.
and it scares me that they would have taken all the best parts from the trailer, like from the movie, to put into the trailer so that we would go watch it.
Now-
And those are the best parts.
Now, here's the thing. Grace Randall, who is a critic out there that everyone was crapping on for her Mario review. That's why a lot of people know her right now. But she's she has almost 1 million subscribers now. She's very good with the money stuff, which is why I'll watch her. She does the money talk on Mondays
so cringy.
about how much money the movies and all that. I like watching that stuff. But her reviews are something to be thing. And even when I watched her trailer reaction of the Marvels, even she had a hard time being positive about it.
Well, she's
As big a shill for Marvel as you can get for female characters.
yeah. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna try to be positive."
She said, I wouldn't have gone for that kind of tone. Yeah,
bad.
it was written for children,
Now this
trailer.
this has gone through endless reshoots. It had bad test screenings.
4 reschedules.
Yeah, so now it's
Release
coming
dates.
out in November, I think,
Yeah.
which is where you usually put all the bad stuff.
No, January, February is where everything goes to die.
Are there big movies in November usually?
Oh yeah, going into Christmas. Yeah.
Well, we shall see.
Okay. Well,
What
to
else?
be fair, with all the bad press around Captain Marvel, I actually didn't think the movie was all that bad. It was not great, but it wasn't as bad as I've been hearing.
Oh, it was a mediocre film.
It's not going to be as bad as the Marvels.
We'll see. I guess. Well,
Yeah.
I'm being forced to see.
Yes, you will. All right. Secret Invasion. The next Marvel series.
They're really pushing
Coming
Nick
out.
Fury, eh? Like
Well-
they're pushing him in everything.
He is the guy that brings everybody together. That's his job.
Yeah, but
Like, he brings the party together.
Well, there's no more Avengers. All
Well,
the
that-
actors are gone.
well,
right?
that's what it is, right? It's like they've taken and I know that he's not a B-list actor, but he's a B-list character.
Well,
Okay, Nick Fury's a
you
B-list
said the same thing
character.
about Juan.
Who?
Juan.
Wong.
Wong, the Emperor Supreme.
Okay, yeah.
There, or whatever. The Sorcerer Supreme. Because he was suddenly bringing in all the series.
Same
Suddenly,
thing.
he was the one showing
Right,
up.
and it's the same thing. He's a B character. They've gotten rid of all the A characters, and now so they're trying to. This is the only way that they can link these shows together is by using those B characters.
So at first I was thinking, who wants a show about Nick Fury? And then I saw the trailer, and I said, well, here's the thing. Samuel L. Jackson is an awesome actor.
He is.
Outside of
And I mentioned that they have a lot of good actors in this series.
That doesn't give me confidence, though.
And come to think of it, I don't know why Nick Fury is so awesome. So now I'm going to find out.
Well,
Like, what does he bring to the table?
We'll see if he is or isn't. This will be the
now,
test.
Now, here's the thing. We've just talked about 2 other trailers. This trailer was the one that I had the least problems with and makes me more excited to watch that show than the other 2 combined.
Well, I remember in a recent video, I said, I have no interest in watching any superhero movies. I have superhero fatigue. And I watched this and I said, dang, that looks kind of good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it looks more like a spy intrigue thing.
So it's apparently Nick Fury comes back and he has to fight the Skrulls.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Skrulls are shapeshifters, and they've infiltrated all the high levels of Earth society. Kind of like the butterflies in Peacemaker, where they go and they take over things, and you don't know if they're the real person or a fake person.
And for some reason, if the Avengers fight, then it's the end of the world.
Yeah, the Avengers can't get involved because then chaos.
Yeah, and we don't know why yet.
But that might be explained in the series.
Well, hopefully it is, and it's not just a way to say, "Oh, that's
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 why
why the
don't
Avengers
Iron
aren't
Man or-
helping. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can always survive with. Well, Spider-Man's over in Europe fighting this world-conquering creature. How come nobody else shows up? Well, we have to, because it would be over like this if everybody
now,
showed up.
Now, I want to know, why is Nick Fury the man?
Right.
Is he good at something? Because I haven't seen him be good at anything other than just being cool.
Recruiting.
Yeah, he's an HR guy.
He's good at recruiting. Yeah, he's an HR agent.
So
A really good one.
I'm gonna watch this, and I'm kind of excited for it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one excited, two not so excited. Well, maybe the Star Wars one. Maybe we'll see how good it is.
What about DC?
DC's next. Well, the Flash is coming out, but the next hero that we
Don't
gonna
know.
learn about is Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle, which is kind of a stupid name, and all through the trailer, I couldn't get Moon Knight out of my head. This is the DC version of Moon Knight.
Well, DC and Marvel all have interactive characters. This guy is this guy, etc., etc.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's
like
not.
he had that kind of charismatic feel about him.
It's not like Bad Marvel is just throwing stupid characters at us. This was made by people who did the comic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are comic books and all that stuff out there.
However, it looked half decently interesting.
See, I felt the complete opposite.
Really?
Because the whole oh my god, this is happening to me, what's happening, the suit, it's been done.
Well, yes, it's been done
But I don't want to see it again.
by everybody.
Exactly. So bring me something new. Don't repeat the same thing that every other character does.
Okay, it's gonna be okay! Oh, space.
Re-entry systems ready.
Wait, no! Oh. What is going on?
I understand this argument, and before every story has been done a million times. Every story, and you're not going to get away from it. This one, a guy finds this jeweled beetle artifact, and it latches onto his face, goes into his body like some kind of parasite, and
Creates a suit.
And just like Moon Knight, this otherworldly being takes over his body and gives him skills.
And controls him and that sort of thing.
But like the Marvels, it looks like it is going to be for a younger audience.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, like Power Rangers young audience kind of thing. To me.
Well, I wouldn't say 6-year-olds. I would say just like the
I would
Marvels.
say if the
14-year-olds.
Marvels
Power Ranger movie came
If the
out.
Marvels were made for teenage girls, then Blue Beetle is made for teenage boys.
Yeah.
And even nothing excited me about the trailer. Nothing said, oh, I gotta see that. I don't know about the character. I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea Blue Beetle's a character.
I don't know his name, the main character. I can't remember, but he's charismatic. He's got that on-screen presence that he's fun to watch.
I don't even know about that.
Now, just like in the Ahsoka trailer, the thing that gets our radar up is when they said, they showed all the women there, and we're, okay, wait, do I have to worry? Now, you said that there was a tweet by the maker of this show about representation.
Yes. Well, it's Latino representation.
Yeah.
The whole movie is Latino. It's made.
Yeah, so don't go watch the Mario Brothers. This show has real representation.
Right. Yeah.
And then at the end of this one, somebody says Batman's a fascist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it didn't kind of fit anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it was for a chuckle, I don't know. But, okay, there's two things that kind of red flag me.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Well, that and the trailer just looked boring to me. I was not intrigued by this character at all, unfortunately.
I've never heard about this character until the trailer, so.
Well, I don't know. It's like a black suited Spider-Man with those things coming out of his back and
Yeah.
with his new suit there. Nothing innovative, I found.
No. But it felt very much like Moon Knight to me.
To me, it just felt like the
Cyborg?
cyborg.
Oh.
Because he has an alien suit that takes over him.
Okay.
It's the same exact thing. The suit had
I don't
controls
think
the
that's
weapon.
I don't think that's how Cyborg works, but
It was an alien. His father introduced alien material to save his life.
Does it talk to him and tell him that whatever you wish for, I could do it for
The
you?
suit reacts to everything around him, danger, and that's why he started aiming all of a sudden at Superman. It was the suit doing it. It wasn't him.
Okay, well, this is more like Moon Knight, where it actually has a conversation with him.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it reminds me exactly of that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm going, I don't know, never heard of him. I could care less right now about the movie. It didn't say, oh, I got to see that because that looks cool. But maybe had there not been a billion superhero movies, I might have been more excited about this. Like if this would have been 20 years ago, maybe this would have been really cool.
Maybe.
But right now, I'm just
Before we've seen this story hashed out 1,000 times.
a billion times. And I'm kind of to that point. I mentioned this the other day to you when I talked about the Blue Beetle. I said, it's another origin story, and we've seen the whole blah, blah, we're discovering thing. You don't always have to do that.
Yeah.
You could always, this character is this character, and he shows up as that character already. And we learn about him, maybe a couple flashbacks of how he started, but we don't need the whole origin thing anymore. For every character.
Well, I think an origin is okay as long as it's a different origin
Yeah, but
than every other
they're
character.
always the same origin story.
Right? So-
Oh, I got a suit. I don't know how to use it. It's going to teach me how to use it. I'm suddenly awesome. It's always the exact same way.
I'm going to write a hit movie. Just follow that.
The paint
Formula.
by numbers. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what they're teaching in Hollywood. Superhero 101.
So 4 trailers. I'm kind of interested in 2 of them.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion and Ahsoka.
And Star Wars one is surprising me. Let's hope it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we got.
Something to look forward to.
Yay.
Yay!